just like how the Kardashians are able to hustle and make money off of what they're good at, we should be able to do the same thing. I mean, I'm looking at the Kardashians. They're just like making millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they started out with just one of the sisters having a sex tape and being beautiful, and from there it just took off. Well, one thing is a smart mom who knew she knew how much her daughter was worth, and her daughter was grown when she made the sex tape, and she didn't trip off that. She thought about how much money she could make off of it. They have still now have gone on further to where they have actually legitimized themselves to all the family members are getting money. Guess what they've done now? They have started their own website where you can subscribe on their website for $2.99 a month, and you can go to any of the four girls. Not Courtney is not involved, but it's Kylie, Chloe, Kim, and Kendall. And for $2.99 a month, you can go to whichever site you want, person you want to go to, and be subscribed within that site. Now, you would think that Kim, who started this whole empire, would be the one that the site that everyone is actually going to, and it's not. It is now Kylie. Kylie got 74% of the people who are actually going into the site and paying the $2.99 a month. Kylie got 74% of the subscribers. Chloe got 11%. Kim got 9%. And Kendall got 6%. Kylie's just taking off on her own now. You know, she's with Tyga legally. She's 18 years old. She owns her own $2 million home. And she's not doing really anything except she has branded herself. And you know, we have to learn how to, whatever it is that we want to do, we have to learn to do it and capitalize off of it. Because with this new world of technology, internet, you can express yourself and become a star. Actually, one of the stars on Dancing with the Stars is a Vine star. He's been on Vine, and he got so many hits and millions of hits, and now he's on Dancing with the Stars, and he just started off making funny videos on Vine. The same with Michael Cottrell from Hollywood Hillbillies. Got his own reality show, and he was just a young guy who went on YouTube, like I'm on YouTube, and he just got so many followers and so many subscribers. People contacted him, and now he has his own television show. So now is a time where you don't have to go to a school to get, like, you have to take math, or you have to take history, or you have to take, you know, when you're in college. Now there are actually different categories in school where you can be what you want to be. If you like picking flowers, take a picking flower class. But whatever it is now, you can do it. And so put your mind to what it is. And Oprah had said this a long time ago. Do what you love, and then it won't feel like a job. So take a page off the Kardashians and follow your dreams. Did anyone watch the debate last night, the Republican debate? I'll wait. I just hear crickets. I forgot it was on personally, and then by the time I remembered that it was on, I just went to MSNBC, tried to get a little news about it, but to tell you the truth, I really don't care, because the world has come to the Donald Trump world. You know, I want to say what I want to say too, and what I believe in, and I have a right to do that. If I think that your particular astrological sign has certain characteristics, I'm going to say it. It doesn't mean all of y'all. If I say fat people should, and they don't have any problems, no health problems, that's not why they're fat. They're just fat because they're eating all the time, and they don't exercise, and they drink pop and soda and eat potato chips and ice cream, loads of it, I'm going to say, stop it. You're killing yourself. You're fat. You're not really happy. You can pretend like you're happy and say you're happy. You're not really happy. I have a right to say that if I want to say it. And who's offended, then just don't watch. But this is the thing. Donald is doing that, but he's running for the President of the United States. That's not what I'm interested in you saying. I'm interested in finding out what you're going to do for the world, for the people. We have climate control that's a problem. We have wars that won't go away. We have children that are starving. We have people who need jobs. I don't really need you to say you don't like Mexicans. It's a lot of people that don't like Mexicans. I personally don't have any problem with Mexicans. I mean, I don't think about that. But he obviously does. And most of them work for him. And he wants to say that. And people think that that's great. Donald Trump can say whatever he wants and he should be president. Those are the people who you're actually walking around, talking to, working beside. This is the mentality of what's going on in the United States right now. And it's crazy. I wish President Obama could run again. You know, he was everything he did, he was shot down over and over again. But he was able to get Obamacare through. The economy was totally in the toilet, and we're out of the toilet. He found bin Laden. There are so many things that this guy did, and they were putting him down constantly. Even the gasoline is down. So we're worried about Donald Trump not being politically correct. I'm not politically correct either, because I'm going to say what I want to say on my show. And that's that. Okay, so if you're an animal lover, you know, you're really a good person, in my opinion. And those people that are abusing cats and dogs, I believe that you're complete monsters. And I wish that there were more legislation and more laws to put you behind bars, or even to give you the punishment that you bestow on these animals that I'm hearing about constantly over and over again, who are being abused. If you're starving the animal, then you should be starved too. If you're beating the animal, then you should be beat too. So what makes you feel like that you can just go around and mistreat animals? That's crazy. If you don't like them, then stay away from them. But just to walk down the street or to get an animal, to abuse it. There are people who actually just go get animals and then they keep it tied up. They keep it locked up. They starve it. They beat it. And that makes them feel good. You're a monster. Okay. If I see that formaldehyde commercial with that black girl drinking that water with the frog in it, and they're trying, the message is frogs have formaldehyde, which is the same thing as in a cigarette, and it's to keep you and discourage you from smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes, and I never would, and if I did, I would quit right away watching that commercial. I wish that commercial would go away. And the part I really hate is when she makes that noise, you know, like when you're finishing your drink and you hear and you make that sound when it's almost finished. Oh my God, I can't stand that commercial. That's like the commercials from a long time ago. They used to come on late at night, and in the 80s, and everybody was getting high, and the commercial would come on saying, you need to go to rehab. Are you on coke? Are you on weed? And it'd be late at night, and people would be like, oh my God, change the channel. So it's the same thing. Escobar's family, you know, I'm loving Narco. If you guys don't know, go to Netflix, check out Narcos. Great series about Pablo Escobar. And it's so good. I mean, it's so good. I was really interested in what happened once they killed Pablo Escobar in '84, like what happened to his family, because he really loved his wife. And I didn't even know. He married his wife when she was 15. He was 13. She was 13 when he met her, and she was 13. He was like 28 years old when he met her, and he ended up marrying her when she turned 15. But you know what that's about. When a man gets you at that age, Elvis Presley did the same thing with Priscilla Presley. Met her at 13 and was able to marry her. Like down south, you know, you can get married at 15, 16, because he can mold you into what he wants you to be. You know, like all those girls that are around these rich guys all the time, they're just groupies. They just get passed around. You don't never hear about a groupie catching a man as far as getting married to him. So that's the same thing. So they're able to mold him. And he molded this girl, And I wondered what happened to her, because he loved her so much. She never knew all about all the women that he was messing with. Of course, she never left him, because who else has $900 billion? But I found out that once he was killed, they went in exile to Argentina, lived there under assumed names for a while. I guess she had some money, put up some